Hang on, little buddy. Come here. Come here. Get up. There you go. These little things run fast. Thing ran right up my arm.
Then at the next one, turn right.
Thank you. Good morning. It is a beautiful day in Georgia. I have some stuff I want to get done on this little white truck. I have this new bumper for it because the old one, wonky dent in it. This is kind of separated and that was cut out. But before I do that, I have this tonneau cover, and that was actually on my F350, which has like a foot longer bed. This can be trimmed down to fit length. This can be cut also with these slide out. So I'm thinking that I can make this fit on that truck. And that's gonna be important here in the next few weeks when I need to haul my gear, drum gear, to a gig. Won't necessarily fit in the cab of my truck. And I'll need it to be relatively dry. The hard part will be making this thing narrower, so every single one of these deals I'm gonna have to cut. We'll make it happen though. It's gotta happen. Problem. My original plan was to just cut these to length because I was confident on everything. But then a part of me was like, no, let's put the rails up, figure out where everything needs to be. Essentially, I was going to cut this to fit first. Well, then I started taking some measurements and I realized that the bed of this truck is narrower here than it is back there. A little more complicated, not a big deal. Then I started measuring, and that is an inch wider than this. So I initially measured from there to there, and I was like, oh, I'll have to cut off like a half an inch or something like that. But it's too short, or it's not wide enough to fit there. I'm glad I figured this out before I cut it up. I'm gonna sell that. Hopefully somebody wants to buy it. Get a different tonneau cover for this truck, I guess. Cool, 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 cool. GM, what are you doing? Anyway. Ow. Sometimes 2 inches makes all the difference. Much better. It's getting really hot out here, and there's like these little tiny flies flying all up in my face. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Kind of see what's going on over here now. It is sticking out a little bit, bent a little bit, but this is actually bent in a little. Weird. Not too worried about it. At least I can see what's going on now. That's definitely a task for a body shop. So I have both bumpers laying next to each other. Pretty fancy schmancy. I just need to put these mounting brackets on it. Right. Boom. Only thing I did, broke this little bracket. Then I watched a YouTube video on actually how to replace that thing, and it says to buy a new one because you're gonna break it when you take it off. So everything's loose. You're gonna put it all back together, tighten everything up, and then run to the auto parts store, get that little bracket clamp thingy. Good times. It might need some adjustment later, but I'm not gonna do it right now. It's on there. A couple issues I had. One, that is not the stock trailer hitch. Maybe made for a GM vehicle, but it's not made for that truck. The new bolts that came with the bumper, to mount it to the bumper, in 4 places. 2 of them are too short because that's not the stock trailer hitch, and one's missing. Not a big deal. It just means I can't tow anything until I do that, which I don't care. I don't even have a trailer right now, so it's fine. It does make me want to get this fixed now. And it almost looks like it could scoot in a little bit too. Either way, it's on there. Probably gonna have a lot more videos about this truck, but I'm gonna try to spread them out a little bit instead of back to back like they've been. Don't do it. Oh, they did it. People suck at driving around here. Not as bad as Alaska. It's just different. Different kind of suck. Plenty of Small Truck Matters content in the future, but I'm working on some other things. If you've watched any of my moto vlogs, more specifically my most recent one, you'll know I got a few things in the works. I'm just trying to figure out right now how to get it done. About a big brick building. I think it would be awesome to own some sort of big brick building, like a warehouse, multi-floor building, something. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with all this. That's just random things I'm thinking about right now. Thanks for watching this video, and give it a little like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.